Attention Gen X, are you looking to retire comfortably? Let me ask you something right off the bat. What if I told you there was a way to start building income outside your job in just 2 hours a day? Without needing tech skills, without chasing people, and without flipping your whole life upside down. Because if you're feeling stuck right now, that matters. And I get it more than you think. You've done what you were told. You showed up. You worked hard. You stayed loyal, right? You sacrificed time with your family. You missed moments you can't get back, all because you believed that one day it would all pay off. But here's the one part that nobody warned you about. The rules changed and nobody came back to tell you. I mean, think about it. Pensions are mostly gone. Cost of living has gone through the roof. Groceries, gas, housing, everything feels like it's doubled overnight. And now you're sitting there thinking, did I do all this just to still be worried about money? That's not failure, guys. That's a broken system. And Gen X, we got caught right in the middle of it. We're the generation that's taking care of everyone else, our kids, our parents, our responsibilities, but nobody's taking care of us. And that pressure, it builds. It shows up when you check your bank account. It shows up when you think about retirement. It shows up when you realize you're tired. Not just physically, mentally, emotionally. You're tired of trading your time for money. You're tired of always being on. And deep down, you know something has to change. Now, here's the shift. Not some hype, not some get rich quick nonsense. Just a real shift in how income works today. Because right now, most people only have one stream of income, their job. And if that job stops, everything stops. That's the risk nobody talks about. But what if, instead of relying on one source, you build something on the side, something simple, something automated, something that works even when you don't? That's what's changed everything for me. And no, I didn't start as some tech expert. I spent years working long hours as a security guard. I spent 17 years in network marketing, chasing people, trying to convince friends, dealing with constant pressure. And I'll be honest, I burnt out. I knew there had to be a better way. That's when I found something different, a model built around digital products. Look, there's no inventory, no shipping, no chasing people, just a system, a step-by-step blueprint that shows you exactly what to do and, more importantly, what not to do. Okay? Now, here's what makes this different. You don't need a following. You don't need to be tech savvy. You don't need to message your friends and family. The system's already built. You plug into it, you follow the steps, and you focus on simple income producing activities. About 2 hours a day. That's it. And over time, you start building something most people never have. Control. Control over your time, control over your income, control over your future. Because here's the truth. It's not about quitting your job tomorrow. It's about giving yourself options. It's about not feeling trapped. It's about knowing that if something happens, you're not starting from zero. And imagine this for a second. Imagine waking up, not rushing out the door, not sitting in traffic, not watching the clock all day, but instead having time. Time for your family, time for yourself, time to actually live. That's what people really want. Not just money, but freedom, peace of mind, and a way out. Now look, I'm not here to convince you. You're already thinking of change. Okay? You wouldn't still be here watching this if you weren't. I'm just here to show you there's a path, a real one, that regular people are using right now to build income online without turning their lives upside down. So here's what I want you to do. If this hits home for you, if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're ready to at least see what this looks like, do me a favor, click the link in my bio. Take a look. There's no pressure, just information. Because the worst thing that you can do right now is nothing. And if you're tired of always being on, it's time to build something that works when you don't. And if this gives you something to think about, make sure to follow me because I'm going to keep showing you what's actually possible.